Hello viewers, I'm Dr. Maggie. We are back again with Dual Podcast. Dual Podcast is a platform where we discuss, we invite individuals from different professions, different experiences to share their expertise or share their experiences that will help so many people. Today we have a special guest. She's going to introduce herself. Maybe you introduce yourself.
Thank you very much,
Yes.
Daktari. Good evening, good afternoon, Jambo viewers. My name is Edna Onyach. I'm a business strategist. I'm also the CEO and co-founder at Live Your Dream Enterprises Limited, an organization that works with young people, entrepreneurs, helping them to create or to scale their businesses with systems, structure, clarity. In a nutshell, what we do is to help business people to run profitable and sustainable businesses.
Wow.
So that is what Live Your Dream is
We
all
really
about.
need you, Edna. Times are hard. We need to sustain our businesses. By the way, we are celebrating International Women's Day celebration on the 8th. That is Sunday.
Yes.
That's IWD, and this podcast is part of a way
Yeah.
of commemorating. You'll tell us more about the International Women's Day.
Yeah, and it's actually a very good way of commemorating the day, even as we incorporate conversations around our youth and employment and money.
And money.
Because International Women's Day is actually just an initiative that supports and creates awareness around women's rights, their needs, and the fact that if you support a woman, then you unlock a lot of resources for the communities around the woman you are supporting. So it's also an opportunity to thank our brothers, our sisters, our
sons and husbands,
our employers who are men who continue to support women. And in fact, the theme for this year is Give to Gain. And for our brothers out there who have been supporting women, I believe you can actually see the fruits of the support that you've been giving to women. And not to forget that even our youths are women. Quite a number of them are women. To Live Your Dream, we support a number of youths.
Okay.
And for the last 5 years, we find that around 67 to 70% of them are actually youths, comprised of both women and men.
So the topic is youth and jobs.
Yes.
And now, before we start, define a youth, because I know people who even when you're 70, you call yourself a youth.
Yeah.
I'm calling myself youth. Who is a youth?
Yeah, that is a very important question, Daktari, because even when it comes to opportunities, it's very important to be very clear who is a youth, so that we are able to support those who need to benefit. So youth in globally or in the Kenyan context, these are people who are between 15 or 18 years to 35 years. Yeah, so a number of them will find that they are 15 years because some of them have gone through maybe primary level of education and they are out of school and they need to be earning something. So generally you'll find that when we are categorizing them, we are talking about 18 to 34 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is generally what youths are. But depending on different opportunities that are available, you may find that at times they say it is 18 to 29 years, and then for PWDs, we'll go up to 34, 35 years. But generally, we can always work with 18 to 35 years.
Yeah, there was a time, I think it was a rumor, where I heard that one of the world bodies had actually recommended that youth is now going up to 60, or did you hear that rumor? I was so happy, but then I've tried to search to see if there's anything like that.
Maybe I think maybe where they come in, our elderly, I can just share a bit of data or research as far as youth and unemployment is concerned. So you find that as at end of 2025, or let's say 2026, over 67% of our youth are unemployed. So these are people who lack money, they lack livelihood, source of livelihoods. And within the same category, you find that There are those who are referred to as NEET, NEET.
NEET,
Yeah.
yes.
These are youths who are not in employment, not in education, and not in any training. And they are around 15%. Then there are youths who are working, but they are not working as they should be. So those are youths who are underemployed, and they are around 40% as we speak today.
Okay.
Yeah. And you find that our pensioners, the very few pensioners we have around, over 45% of them are actually supporting people who are 25 plus years.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
also tells you that maybe that is
There's a
why they are
demand.
being referred as youth as well, because now they have to keep supporting these youths,
The
even
youths.
with the meager income
Meager
that they have, yeah, because of the challenges that we have.
Okay, so
Yeah.
tell us about your work and what hope there is for the youth who are unemployed.
Absolutely. So I think maybe we start from the scriptures, because I believe a number of our youths are believers. Jeremiah, is it 29 or 11? Yeah, Jeremiah 29, I think verse 11, it
Yes.
says, I know the plans I have for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plans to prosper
Prosper
you, plans to give you a future,
and
plans to give you hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should never ever lose hope. Our work is all around empowering people. Our mission is actually to catalyze economic empowerment through innovation, through technology, through capacity development. And we foresee a future where everyone will be able to create something that is sustainable, profitable, with global impact. So this we've been able to do over the past 12 years. We've supported quite a number of entrepreneurs, around 4,000, and 67% of them are youths. And
Wow.
actually 57% of them are women.
Women.
So these are people who've been able to unlock funding in terms of maybe just traditional getting money from the bank, or getting from angel investors, or getting just loans from friends. And these are people who've been able to unlock over 65 million Kenya shillings. We've enabled them, we supported them to create jobs. We've supported them to build businesses that are profitable and continue to, live the future and the vision of their businesses. So we really would love to share this with our youth today, because we believe if everyone succeeds, especially our youth, they are the engine of our country, of the whole world today, Africa especially. Majority of our youth, Kenya, I think 35% of us are youths.
Youths,
And
yeah.
these are, if they are the engine and entrepreneurship is the engine, then it means they are the people who are going to help us, because they are very creative, they have a lot of energy, they have a lot of passion. We just need to find a way to support them, to nurture them, and I think with patience, all of us will be able to see the fruits.
Wow, Edna, that looks like, that's good news. You tell me you've helped 4,000 youth, over 4,000
Yes.
investors who are youth.
Those are entrepreneurs, but
Yeah.
67% of them are actually youth.
Okay,
Yeah.
so viewers, there's hope. I know some of you are youths and you're looking for investment, you want to do businesses. We're going to hear from Edna. Maybe a personal success story of how can this work? How has it worked?
Absolutely. I think maybe just to share my story of how I started as a young person. So in grade, that time it was class, not grade. So we used to talk about classes.
Yes.
Around class 5, class 6, I started my first business. It was about selling sugarcane. It's not the sugarcane you see they peel in town and then they package it. No, we used to be on the road or in the markets, and somebody, a customer, would come and you cut for 5 shillings, 2 shillings. Yeah, so what really inspired me or pushed me to start this business was luck. Yeah,
Lack of
resources,
lack of resources,
basic needs, personal needs.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, I come from a very, very humble background. So even food was a problem, and I always felt that if I had some little money, then when I'm feeling the hunger pangs. Then I could even get something small to buy a mandazi, buy something.
Yes.
And of course, my personal needs, I needed something. So at around 11, 12 years, I started my first business. And we used to walk. There were some friends who were also in the business, maybe 2 or 3. So we would walk to a place called Nam. So Nam is this place where they cultivate for subsistence and also small business source of income. And my place is called Kindube in Nyanza. So it would be around 5 kilometers walk. We would cross a river and then go inside. And the paths were very narrow, full of reeds, so there are so many things pricking you. And most of the times it was wet, I think because of a lot of vegetation. And the paths were very narrow, and most of the times they would be covered with water. And some of these paths, you find that there were reeds and they had been cut. And we didn't have shoes. So walking,
you were barefoot?
Yes, barefoot and muddy. So, so it was very slimy as well. And the other thing was the weight of the sugar cane.
Yes.
So 20 shillings would give you maybe 10 to 20 or 25 the trees of sugarcane, and they used to be very heavy.
So with 20 bob, you would buy about a number of sugarcane stalks.
Yes, and I would carry them on my head, and we used to have even a trick of walking so that you don't slide in the mud, because you are actually not seeing the part where you are walking, and it's muddy. So if you had nails on your toes, you like you sink them as you walk, and they are your guide, and you also have another like a stick that guides you. So I'd cross the river, and then I'd rest maybe 2-3 times before even reaching home, because the weight was really significant. But the advantage was, with that kind of sugarcane, I would make like 50 shillings. So that is more than 100% profit. No, I would sell it over maybe 3 to 4 days. And that, because you only sell after school or during weekends. And that would give me around 30 shillings.
It's a lot of money by that time.
It was.
50 bob.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
So quickly moving forward, tell us more about.
So after that business, of course, I learned a lot, respecting humble beginnings and just appreciating the small wins. It built my confidence a bit as well. And I remember when I was 14 to 18 years, class 8 to form 4, I also engaged in another business. Though I was never paid, I was this employee who was never paid, and it was illegal business. So that's story for another day. And I'd really request our youth never to do that, because
not to do illegal business.
Anxiety, you are constantly on anxiety board, because anything can happen. You can rub shoulders with the law and forcing, the officers. So it was more of running all the time. And it was scary. I was afraid. After that, the next business that I did was a network marketing business. Then I was 27 years, and I think it taught me a lot of business skills, handling rejection. And my passion then was the idea that it promises good health and wealth. So that is really what motivated me, and the fact that I could bring my friends so that we do it together and we become wealthy together. So I did that as well. I still do it. I sell the supplements and I use them myself.
By the way, which one is it?
Neolife.
Neolife.
Neolife is former GNLT.
It's nowadays called
Neolife. It's rebranded. Then the next business that I did is now Live Your Dream Enterprises. I transitioned from full-time employment around 6 years ago to do this full-time. And I left a very good salary out there.
That means you're doing better now than you were when you were even employed.
Yes,
and self-employed.
That is very relative.
That's very relative.
Because I know many parents would prefer their children to get the kind of work that I had. I was working with a multinational financial organization, a bank, and we were being paid very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now tell us briefly, what hope is there? What packages do you have for people out there in the next 5 minutes before we take a break?
Okay.
People out there who are desperate.
I think for people, maybe we are going to talk about the actual businesses that they can consider doing.
Yes,
when
the
we
type
come
of
back.
businesses, yeah.
But what I can say is the first thing that needs to change is the mindset. Yeah, it needs to shift. For our young people, is not about what job can I do today. It's about what problem can I solve. So we have to really change our mindset. The other thing is about, confidence. We want to do it when we are ready. It's not there's no perfect time. The perfect time is this time when you are still feeling like you are afraid, you are not ready, because confidence comes after action. It doesn't precede action. So with the mindset shift, then we can start talking about, okay, if I can change my mind, then what opportunities are available for me? We can either create a business from nothing, just after identifying what problem is there to be solved. And I have this very good example that I would actually want to explore as a business one day. I love mandazis. That is my best snack. Yeah, we call it mandas in my local language. Yeah. I love that very much. And I've seen for those people who love chapatis, today there's an innovation around chapatis. There's something called chapati smocha. Yeah.
What does that? Is it done
smoky
with egg?
And chapati smocha. Yeah. And it is chapati that is it is smoky wrapped in chapati, and there's some salad in it. That is more nutritious than the ordinary chapati. So what if we had like ndazi, mayai, so like yanda, smocha, so you have a yanda. That is the kind of thinking that will help us grow. It's not that we are going to be looking for novel ideas that have never been there. No, we just look at what problem is there. Here is Edna, who loves mandazi and loves good health, and would love maybe a mandazi with a mayai and a salad.
Which is better health, more healthy than mandazi alone.
And you can actually not just snack on it, but use it as a full meal. And for us who are also looking at, the waistline, it comes in hand. So those are the kind of problems there with us within the society. And if we are able to identify, then we help you to package yourself, how you are going to develop this product. After you develop this product, we help you, and developing the product means what is the first sample of a product you can come up with. It may not look very nice, glamorous, but as you keep on trying, it keeps improving. After that, we are able to help you come up with something that is called, a business model. How will you sell? What will operations look like? Who are the key critical people? Maybe the person frying and the person going to the supermarket. And when we help you to come up with a way you are going to introduce this product to the market, and we help you make sales out of this product. Yeah, so we help you from nothing to something, and there are quite a number of people we have supported, and they are currently running businesses started from nothing.
Okay, so viewers, this is some good story, because I hear a lot of people say, there are no jobs, there's no hope, yet there's something, there's hope. Okay. So you as Edna, you're going to, I think we're going to have a short break, because after this I know you're going to tell us more, because there are people there who want to know, what do I do next? Okay, so a short break, everybody. We'll be with you.
Even when I walk through the storm, you never changed, but remained faithful, dear Lord. I thought it's over on my side, but you showed me it was not my end. When I had nothing left to give, Lord, you gave me strength to live again. Oh, faithful God, you never change. Yesterday, today, and forever. You never change. Every day, forever, you're the same. Inemi when worries on your side, woro maleher. Inemi kedon ma wanyi thindi, Baba.
Welcome back, viewers. I hope you enjoyed the break. Now, Edna, you are telling us something about encouraging young people to identify businesses that can be lucrative. And I like something you said, that look for where there's a gap, like, you know, nutritious food like that mandazi mayai, or you know, because what I see people doing is that when they see you put a petrol station, they go to put a next petrol station. They see you put a hospital, they're rushing to you know. Yeah, but just tell us more on how you help young people not to follow that mistake of copying.
Yeah, that's a very
flooding the
important
market.
Question, because majority of our young people are normally swayed by some kind of peer pressure. But I think what we need to talk about are practical opportunities that every young person can actually try out and make it. And let us also consider the fact that not all of us are at the same level. Some of us may not even afford 10,000 to start a business or 500 shillings to start a business. Yeah, but let's look at practical ways our young people can start creating some income. The first and the most, I think, go-to for many young people today is freelancing. Yeah, online work, where they can do maybe some digital support services, they can do some coding, social media, and these people are creative and they are very tech savvy when it comes to the digital stuff. And that is a place where many young people are actually making decent income. The other one is, let me just share with you, wherever I live, we have a WhatsApp group. And in the WhatsApp group, we have young mothers. And you always see them asking, is there somebody who can tutor my grade 6 student?
Okay.
Now, those are part-time opportunities that our young people can exploit today. I'm always seeing people dropping things, delivering. Delivery can be a part-time thing for our young people. Even babysitting. How many young mothers and young parents do we have around? And they are busy and they are not able to get, you know, stay in, maybe somebody to support them, domestic manager. But if they got somebody to support for between that time the child leaves home to when they are coming back in the evening, then that 3 hours or 2 hours is another extra income.
You know, Edna, abroad, babysitting or housework is respected. University students, a lot of people make money. But here, you know, you tell someone, come and clean my house. They say no, you need me, see house girl, or, you know, they look down on
and it's so interesting how we can do that easily.
Yes.
As long as it's not home.
Yes.
If it is abroad, then it's okay. But if it is home. But home is where the money is, because cost of living is also very low compared to the other side. So the other thing is just selling products and services. Today, we have a market here, like in Nairobi, it's called Kamukunji.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen in WhatsApp groups, people selling household stuff. They even sell these cushions, duvets, sufurias. Do you know where those people get those products? They don't stock them. They don't pay rent. They don't have workers taking care of that stock. But they've just identified a wholesaler in Kamukunji or another place. And when a customer like Daktari needs a duvet, Daktari will call them and or will see the WhatsApp and will say, I like this duvet. And they'll deliver. They'll just make, you pay the money, and then the person from Kamukunji will release the product and it's delivered to you. And so many of our students are actually making money while they're in class learning, but they're able to do business. So you can sell stuff. You can sell second-hand clothes, a number of even handcrafted things. You know, you make wallets, bangles. You can also sell services. I have a young person who's been helping me. He's a student, and what she does is content creation for me. And because she does such an amazing job, nowadays I see she gets work from other places, and she earns money. And she's a student. She doesn't have a lot of financial obligations. Yeah, and because she was able to demonstrate that she's able to sell something, a skill that she has. So you can sell services. You can also sell products. And for those people who are just looking for employment, there's also a place they can start from. We have government opportunities around. We have one called NYOTA, National Youth Employment something. NYOTA is a World Bank project in partnership with the Kenyan government through MCEA, and they've been supporting youth across the country, and they give them seed capital. Yeah, something they can use to start a business. They give them training on basic entrepreneurship, on personal leadership skills, or self-awareness skills, and digital skills. And this money is significant enough to turn the life of somebody who really wants to change their life through entrepreneurship. Other than that, we have the local environment. Yeah. We have local government or the NGOs. Our young people just need to have the confidence to walk into these offices and ask, what is it that you have for us? What are the opportunities that you have? Because a number of opportunities already exist within our communities. It's only that we probably are not aware of them as young people. The other place where those looking for employment can also begin is these opportunities like voter registration. When they happen, it is all over the country. And you can start as a clerk, and that builds your experience. Next time you are writing that CV, you have something to write as experience, and it also builds your, personal confidence. So it's not just about doing the work, but it's also about learning. And then the other thing maybe I can share about where they can start, internships. They can do internships. They can also do volunteer work. If you come to my organization and you want to support me, then the first question I'll be asking you is, you've been out here for 2 years after school or 1 year. What have you been doing? So you can't say nothing, because definitely you are not doing nothing. Even if you are supporting in your family with the chores, you need to demonstrate that I've been doing something and learning something out of that. So let us not just look at it as, I'm going to be providing my services, I'm not getting any payment. Take that as a school where you are learning, but you are not paying school fees. You are getting experience and you are getting support to learn, so that in future it can land you to that good job you are looking at.
And maybe even making networks. So that's the time you can meet somebody who might actually give you a real opportunity to get a good job. Many young people, Edna, are basically discouraged. They say you have to know somebody, you have to be politically correct, or you have to know you have to be of a certain tribe. So a lot of people don't walk to the county offices. They don't feel they'll really get help. They don't believe they can get help. Or is it that bad, or can you just walk somewhere as a young person?
It's a concern, but I don't personally believe in it, because after school I didn't have any godfather or somebody, but I still landed a very good job. It's about your confidence. It's about being able to convince the person that you have value to add to them. That is what matters. And maybe I can just share another example. I had a house help, a very good house help, a very young girl. She just did Form 4 and came for work. And after some time, she told me, I want to go back to school to do something. And she was able to save, and she did a certificate course in the hotel industry,
hospitality.
I think to be a waiter or something like that. And after that, she actually got a job. She was somewhere, not in Nairobi. She went somewhere out of Nairobi. and she worked in a hotel for some time. But one of the clients noticed how diligent she was,
yes.
how enthusiastic she was about her work, how passionate she was. Do you know she was poached from that job?
Yeah.
And now she supports her current employer to sell parts, what are they called? The vehicles, spare parts.
Spare parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she works in a spare parts
So-
organization, a shop. And she earns more money than what she used to earn. She didn't have any godfather. She just met a stranger.
So viewers, you don't need a godfather. You don't need to be politically correct. You don't need to. So it's the confidence and it is the passion, commitment. Yeah. So at least there's hope. You're giving us there's light at the end of the tunnel, Edna.
Sure, there is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I know there are people out there who want to. They're actually been waiting for someone like you. So advice. What is the next step?
As I mentioned earlier, the first step is to stop looking for the perfect opportunity. There's no perfect opportunity. Just scan the environment. Look at what is it that you can solve, what challenges are there. If you need help, there are many people who can help you. You can start with your family members. You can start with friends. If there's a church you go to, the youth programs or the youth leadership there, tell them, this is my idea. How can I be supported? Yeah, just start from somewhere. Because the youth leader may not have the opportunity for you, but may know somebody else who will be able to help you actualize that idea. So let us also not be rushing into quick money-making schemes, because that is another pitfall for our youth. You know, consistency is a virtue, and persistence is a virtue. Majority of our youth today, they want something that is going to make them money within
Quickly.
the next 3 weeks. I am rich and I am driving. And I've seen people do that, and they've actually died. Because
Died?
Yeah, because you will be forced to steal in order to drive, for example. Yeah, I've seen that there are so many stories out here, even in the media, of young people dying because
Committing suicide.
Yeah, but mostly because of get-rich-quick
schemes. Yeah.
You are into betting.
You lose money.
You don't have money. You have to steal or lies to get the money. So let us be patient, even as we venture into ideas, and let us not go into so many ideas at the same time.
That's another weakness.
You want to be into videography, and you want to also start developing some property and selling. You want supermarket. Yeah, just start with one idea and give it some time, like
to
3
succeed.
months.
Yeah.
Yes. Even if it doesn't succeed, you will have learnt a lot that is going to help you in the second venture. Yeah, so be persistent, be consistent, be patient, and start with 1 or 2 ideas at a time. Don't do because you spread yourself very thin. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Edna. I hope viewers are enjoying that information. Yeah. So I'm going to take a few questions, Edna. There's some questions that are here. Now, for a young person, how much do you need to start off with? They've heard you talk. They want to do business. They want to change their life. They want to grow. What is the minimal amount of money they need
That's a very
to
good
come?
question,
Yes.
So there is nothing like this is the minimum amount of money you need, because it all depends on the kind of venture or your idea. Yeah, if you want to start selling chapo and smoky, for example, you probably don't have to have, that equipment where they store the mayai and then you have the eggs. You can decide and start small. If that one will cost you 10,000 to start and you only have 500 shillings to start, that should not stop you. As long as you are able to make your 5 or 10 chapatis and 2 or 3 eggs, for the first customers, 2 or 3 or 5 of them, to taste, give you feedback, so that it helps you to even improve. From that, you'll have learned, you'll have gotten some little profit that, and the confidence to continue doing it. So there's nothing like minimum amount of money.
Okay.
Yeah, it all depends on what you'd like to do and how you'd like to start. So don't plan to start big. Just start small, so that if you fail, then you are able to rise faster and move on to the next level.
The next level. And those who are willing to start small, and probably they need funding, because the idea is really good.
Yeah.
I heard you talk about Nyota. Is there a way that you can assist them to identify a program like the World Bank one?
There are a number of opportunities.
Yes.
And I believe our youths have access to internet, majority of them.
Yeah.
If they don't have, then is an idea that they can also pursue. Having some data bundles is just explore opportunities that are available for them. However, again, it depends on the type of idea. Let's assume that you are youth, you want to maybe create an app that teaches people their vernacular,
Yes.
they're in Nairobi, and you think they are struggling, they would love to know their mother tongue. You need to build an app. You see, the kind of resources you need is different from this person who is starting from the Chapo Mayai,
Chapo Mayai.
Yeah, or the Mandazi Mayai.
Which is nutritious.
Which could just be maybe 300 shillings. But for this one, you need a software developer. You need maybe some people in the museum who will be able to teach you more about languages and the tradition and culture. So you may need to plug into programs that are currently going on that supports young people to nurture such kind of ideas, like the tech-enabled ideas. And one example is we have these services called acceleration or incubation services.
Yes.
Incubation services are for those who are creating their ideas, and acceleration, their businesses that are scaling. So for our young people starting, then they need to look out for incubation services. And one of them, we have Tony Elemelu Foundation.
Yeah.
It will help you to create that idea, and at the same time it gives you the seed funding to be able to take the idea to market. And we have quite a number of them. The government also has different initiatives that they have for young people. Some have got seed capital, some do not have, but at least they teach you. And we have so many organizations, the private sector, like the KEPSA, Kenya National Chamber of Commerce. Independent organizations such as Live Your Dream Enterprises Limited that also work with entrepreneurs. These organizations have got very good programs that can help our entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, to start from nothing. So they just need to knock
the door. And the Bible says,
Yeah.
knock and the door will open. Seek and you will find. Ask and it shall be given.
Yes.
So viewers, there's hope. There's no excuse. We don't have to be broke. We don't have to be depressed. We don't have to get into criminal, And so now, as we wind up, Edna, give us, how does one contact you? Because do you have a body that actually facilitates? Is it Live Your Dream?
Yes, at Live Your Dream, we are a team of consultants, and we actually also have a community for young people who are professionals. They work in corporate environments, and when you come, you are able to network with them. They are able to mentor you, or you are able to learn a lot of things that they are doing for your personal growth. But for us, to contact us, we have got a website, and it is liveyourdream.co.ke, Live Your Dream Enterprises.co.ke. We have a YouTube channel, we have an Instagram platform, we have Facebook platform. You just need to search Live Your Dream Enterprises Limited, and you'll be able to find us. And probably maybe you can also project the number, which
you'll give us the number. Yes, that will share on the screen. So any last parting shot? My passion goes for youth who are out there, and before even that, one parting shot I can say, Kenya is a good country. You know, we look at always the negative things. But the facilities, the services, the people out there who are reaching out to help such people. Unfortunately, we don't hear that in news. News, when you're watching news matter, who has died, who is fighting, negative news. But we need this kind of positive news to come to the public. Because a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, so for my parting shot, I would just encourage our youth that opportunities are immense. We have quite a number of opportunities. You only need to come out and, with your passion, demonstrate that that is something you'd love to do, that is something you'd love to be supported to build. And just accept to learn. You know, skills is like an investment. Don't go for money before the skills. Just accept to learn, because money can disappear, but skill it compounds with time, and it is something that will actually take you to the job you desire, or even the business that you will one day start and employ people to help you do, whether it is social media, whether it is, and maybe just something else to add is that opportunities exist in the online space and the ICT space. So our young people who are passionate about space, there's AI coming up, there's content, new content, they'll be able to create maybe some niche online communities, online writing. There's still a lot of opportunities.
By the way, Edna, we actually have about 5 more minutes. Can you tell us the lucrative opportunities that you mentioned a few that are available that the viewers can hear? We have 5 more minutes. Lucrative opportunities, you've talked of AI.
Yes, for the youth, because they love being online and using their phones, and they are very creative. So the creative sector has a lot of opportunities for them today. During our days, we could not tell our parents, I would like to be an actor. You needed to say a lawyer, you know, teacher, such things. But today there's a lot of opportunity in just acting, singing, you know, the things that were despised as not very lucrative. And these are things that rhyme so much with our youth today, because they are full of energy, they are full of life.
And TikTok,
so anything in the creative sector, that is something that
is lucrative right now.
Yes, it's lucrative. Anything in the ICT and online sector, there is, as I mentioned, AI. AI is enabling people to do amazing things we were not able to do.
Are you running is Live Your Dream training people on AI?
Yes, it's something that we are planning to start doing. We already have a course, and we will be releasing it in due course or soon.
So I can also apply?
Yes.
So I'm not a youth?
So that our youth can be taught. It's for everyone.
Everybody.
For entrepreneurs. How you can leverage AI to grow your business. So the basis is there's a business.
There's a business.
AI won't be the money creator. No, you leverage
it.
Yes.
To grow
your business. So whereas people are thinking about, I need 5 staff for me to be able to, manufacture or recycle this glass and make beautiful flower vases, if that is the idea of the youth, you may find that you only need 2 people in the long run. Why? Because of AI. So AI is making the cost of doing business, is bringing it down.
Okay.
It is a space that is very critical. And anything that, where there is need, is lucrative. Where there's a problem to be solved.
And then lucrative. Last, we have about 3 minutes now. For example, I earn 10,000 shillings. Advise me as a youth. I see I'm a youth, I earn 10,000. How should you spend that money? Is it all of it goes on fun, clothes, or part of it, or there's no, how do you distribute the money you earn? For a wise person, because I think a lot of people have a problem.
Yes. So if you have some little money, always make sure that it is divided into 3 parts.
3 parts. Yes.
So there is the part that goes to God or your charity initiatives.
Yes.
So this can be 10 to 20%. Then, so assuming it is 20%, you know, your aunt is unwell, you send
Charity,
some money.
God, yeah.
And God. And then have 60%. That is for you. How you are eating, or how you are paying rent, you know, everything around you and your business. So that's like giving back to the business. Because if you are not there, the business is not there. So if we have 60 plus 20,
20,
and
60,
how much is remaining?
20.
20. Now that one, invest.
Yeah. You plow it in.
Yeah. You can plow it into the business by maybe if you are in a business such as, you know, podcasting, you need some better equipment, you can put it there. That is investment into the business. You can also put it into investment vehicles. And today we have very good ones, leave alone the savings account.
Money
that
market.
will not, we have like the money market,
market.
which requires you to have 2,000 shillings. You know, as little as 2,000 shillings, you can start earning very good interest on your money. And it also teaches you the saving culture. And when that day when you are unwell, you have something that you can still feed on, so that the business just doesn't disappear because you are unwell and you are not able to. So let us always know that the money we have is not all ours. You can't be paying every other person, but not you. And the only way you pay yourself is through the investment.
Thank you very much, Edna. And I think we are done. And I hope that people are going to learn so much from this I myself, I am going to come to you for a few things, and I know many people out there are also going. I think we should impact on empowering youth because they are our future leaders, and we need them. So thank you, and until we have the next podcast, we are going to say thank you very much, Edna, for that.
Thank you. It was my pleasure having this conversation with you, and I wish you all the best, our youth of today.
We might call you back maybe for another extension of this topic.
That's fine.
Thank you all. To the next, until we do the next podcast. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.